Good evening to you. County leaders called it a once in 500 years flood. 1 year ago today, 4 people died and hundreds of homes were damaged or destroyed when a flash flood swept through parts of Johnson County.
The water pushed many of those homes right off their foundations and changed lives forever. It's been a long road of recovery since then. Today, Hillary Thornton talked to some flood victims to get an update on their progress. It's our top story at 6.
I hear this is what's left of it.
Shannon Trusty took this video 1 year ago, watching in just 17 minutes the rushing water take his vehicles, his RV, and his garage full of thousands of dollars worth of tools and equipment.
Everything I worked for was gone. I mean, gone. If we was standing here 1 year ago today in this spot, you would be drowned.
The water reaching heights now marked inside a restored Wade's one-stop floodwaters that took the lives of 4 people and changed countless others forever.
After I watched it all wash off, I wanted to just get in it and go with it and say, call it the end, but the Lord kept me from doing that.
Trusty, like many, losing possessions, but in the midst of the past year of picking up the pieces, finding reason to be thankful.
But he left us our house, and that's a blessing in itself. And I have to, I have to count my blessings. There's, like I said, there's other people paid the ultimate price.
Folks living out here in this community still too emotional to even talk on camera and put into words what exactly this day 1 year ago means to them. They say it is a day that will leave its mark on their community forever.
It's hard. If you watch the video, it's hard.
A trying time for the small community, but a time the community has shown us all its strength. In Johnson County, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Unreal how much water was there a year ago. One thing that folks in Flat Gap say they are thankful for through this all is that the rain came in the afternoon instead of the middle of the night. They say that if that had been the case, they fear that many more lives would have been lost.
Indeed, that is probably right. Chris Bailey joins me now. Sam was there. I was there days following this. I remember you telling us the night, though, that this was happening. This is going to be significant.
Right.
This is going to be bad.
And the folks that are saying that they're glad it happened in the afternoon then opposed to the night are exactly right. Had this happened in the overnight, we would have had dozens of folks who lost their lives. Thankfully, it happened into the afternoon. We never want it to happen at all. But we're looking at this map, Amber, and this is something we brought out last year. We're looking at Flat Gap here. This is Highway 172, and if you look there, just to the left of 172, notice all the trailers that were lined up. That's the trailer park that we saw the devastation from. You saw all those trailers that were basically swept away. This is near the Dixon Branch area, and right on top of Flat Gap here, where you've got this one little small area in between all the mountains, you had 3 inches of rain in 1 hour fall, and over the course of a 2 or 3 hour period, some areas had upwards of 6 inches of rain. When you're talking about a location like that and you have mountains surrounding you, the water has nowhere to go. So you literally had the creek that runs through here behind this trailer park into this mobile home park here into Flat Gap was out of its banks. It was going from mountainside, from the one mountain to the other, completely covering that real estate.
I think if you've never been in that area and never seen it up close, this is the best way to try and get an idea of what happened that day.
And obviously, I grew up in an area not far from here at all, and you've seen flash flooding like that. And when people talk about this being a 1 in 500 year event, doesn't mean it's going to happen again in 500 years. It just means the chances of it happening in any given year are less than 1% over any one location.
Well, let's hope we don't see any of that anytime
Amen to that.
soon.